We're getting there. Now we're live,
Oh,
though.
now we're live.
Hello,
Hello,
everybody.
live.
Episode 103. We're going to talk about a bunch of stuff. I put the Disney figs up here because they were new today, but then I realized there was a couple other topics that were pet peeving me that I definitely want to talk about. So, hello, everybody. As you heard, it's me and Mr. Davey. Hello, Davey. Oh, he's talking to somebody.
Leave him there. I'll see what I can.
No, but
Yeah, leave him there.
Tomorrow.
I'll see what I can do.
Anyway.
I don't know where they are though.
I folded on. It's Josh.
Oh. Hi, Josh. Oh, crap. We lost Dave. Wait, have we lost Dave? Dave, are you there? Are you there? Uh-oh. I tried to mute Dave, and now he's frozen. So somehow I muted him and froze him. So I don't know. We'll see if he comes back. Hello, everybody. Sorry about this. 5 people watching already. As you can see, we're having wonderful internet conditions in Canada today. Dave and I are sharing the internet, and apparently, because I'm streaming, his isn't working or something. Davey, are you there, Davey? Davey. Let's just try this for a second. Whoops. Is he there? No, he just dropped off. He'll be back. Hello, everybody. Sorry. Maximus Dude, Eric Sith, welcome. And Ben, I know you're lurking too, or you will be shortly. So, welcome. It's episode 103, as I said. Wasn't a lot of news until technically yesterday, today, that dropped. So, oh, Yvonne's here too. Hello. Dave's not here, man. These are the Daves I know. These are the Daves I know. I muted you, and then it completely froze your screen.
Yeah, it wasn't your muting.
Okay.
I have to remember to turn on my laptop like 10 minutes before the show because my laptop seems to want to disconnect from the Wi-Fi about 5 minutes after I connect to the Wi-Fi.
Oh, well, there you go.
It's a very old and rickety laptop.
Still running Windows 98, isn't it?
Pretty much.
Yeah. Okay. Brian is on our chat as well. Brian Jorgensen, hello. Like I said, Ben is here as well, and
we like Ben.
Power Bricks, and Yvonne, and Eric Sith, and Maximus Dude. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 people watching, but I'm only reporting 5, so that's interesting. Not sure how that works, but anyway.
I can't stay too long because there's a family thing going on. So
okay, that's no problem. I probably won't be a long chat anyhow, just because. Well, if you're not going to hang out, we'll probably call it short. So, but why don't we just jump into what we're working on, what we're doing? Dave, I'm a month behind on your videos, but I'm starting to watch them again.
That's okay. I haven't uploaded one the entire week, so there you go.
Oh well, now I'm a week ahead, or something. Sorry, what did you say when I was talking though?
No, it just nothing. Did I say something? I don't even remember now.
Oh,
everything's a blur.
Mr. Sincere will not be joining us tonight. He's got a bit of a cold. He's heading to bed. He did buy the stuff from Costco. He's saying the Iron Man Groot set that was out. I think that's
a cool set.
Yeah, like a cool set. Oh yeah, he got his cashback check from Walmart, so they were from Costco, so they went crazy and bought stuff. That's a good way to do it. Oh, for a second there, I thought you were frozen, and then I just realized, no, you're just really still behind your screen.
Pre-shame.
So the last video I watched was the first one you've broken into 3, and they just the second one kind of just ended abruptly, and I'm like, oh, his battery died or something. And then the third one started up, and it was like a minute earlier, and I'm like, oh, okay, he cut it. Okay, that makes sense. But I don't even remember what that video was about. I just finished watching it like not too long ago, which is bad. I know. But anyways, so yeah. So what have you been working on, Davey?
Absolutely sweet nothing in this room.
Sweet nothing. That's fair.
Yeah, I have to get back into it, but right now, yeah, we're this room is on slow mo right now, so I'll get back into it, and it's a bit of a mess. So it's just like it's been neglected for a bit, so we're gonna spend some time. But I hear there's a big snowstorm coming again on Friday, so it maybe all Saturday if we can't get out of the house, I'll just clean up the Lego room. But wait, this is stuff I got.
I was gonna okay. I was just gonna say, well, yes, in fact, Dave, there is. If you look at our map for today, yes, I have the forecast map here because I was just looking at the snowstorm as well. And Davey's down here in this area, and I'm up here in this area, and we're in 20 plus centimeters of heavy snow on Friday night.
Yep.
So
anyway,
Dave has Star Wars. I'm worried.
Yeah. See. So I won't tell you where we're getting them, but we have contacts now.
Okay.
So that one. We got this one.
Helmet. Are they discounted? Did you get them for? Or?
Yeah, discounted. So this one was a whole $59. I don't know how much they usually are, but
I think that was $100 originally. So
$59. Anyway, so they are all still in the box.
Yeah.
I'm not planning on opening them because it is Star Wars, and it's like.
I say you put it in your Star Wars backlog.
What I say is I'm gonna put them on Marketplace and get some money coming in for this hobby, because like I've never ever sold a set in my life, really. I really can't say that too loud, but you've
listed stuff on Marketplace before. I don't know if it's sold, but you've listed.
So we went to the that little show in Burlington a few weeks back, and the guy does it like every 3 or 4 months. Okay. And these guys seem to have some deep discounts and some big pockets, and they seem to get a lot of sets and stuff. So we didn't get them there because this is whatever. So, but all right. Our friend told us that they had them, so we went and got them, and here they sit. Cool. I mean, yeah, I'm not, and this is sad for some people. I'm not remotely interested in any of them, but they are stupid cheap. So I got them. So my friend Jeff needs a set.
No, I'm not into the helmets, and I already have a copy of the baby.
Of Grogu.
And speaking of which, though, it airs tomorrow. No, wait, today. It aired today, right? The newest.
I still haven't watched Andor yet, so I'm way behind.
Dave. Well, you don't have to watch that to watch Mandalorian.
No,
but yeah, Ben, we'll talk about that first thing you wrote in a few minutes, because I just discovered that too. Welcome to Canada. Okay. And Baby Yoda was pretty nice, but Canada because of the weather forecast. Gotcha. So yeah, okay. You bought some Lego to resell, which is good.
Actually, we're gonna try and get in the reselling market and see how well that goes for me.
Yeah, I reopened my store on, I guess it was last Wednesday. I guess I would have. And I've had a couple of orders, but today I just got a big like $90 order, so which is like 400 or 500 parts. So that's gonna be a fun one to pick. But anyway, so yeah, for me, myself, and I went on Friday. I dropped my kid off at Cadets. I told the story last night on Old Gray Bricks, but I'll tell it again now. On Friday, I dropped my kid off at Cadets, and because he was going away for a weekend trip. And the commanding officer of Cadets, who's an adult, came up to me and said, "You like Lego, don't you?" Because he's a Star Wars Lego fan. He's got those helmets. So he knew I had a hobby because I found it through the grapevine that he does. He collects the Star Wars stuff too. And he said, Walmart in the north end of our city has the helmets all the March 1st helmets available. And I'm like, okay, cool. Does it have the rest of the stuff? And he's like, I have no idea. I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. You don't like Star Wars. I'll buy Star Wars. So I ended up driving up there after dropping my kid off because I had no responsibility at that point. That's really good. And I walked in and they had almost every single set available on the shelf, at least everyone I could think of.
Well, that's awesome.
At least for what's regularly in retail. So I ended up buying 3 of the Speed Champions. So I bought like the I forget the names, but I bought this one because it's got new parts. The Pagoni, the Ferrari, which is missing the stickers because I don't like stickers. And then the Porsche, like the Porsche race car as well. Nice canopies on some of these, the Pagoni and the Porsche one for sure. So I ended up buying those, and I built them over the weekend and enjoyed that. I spent some time sorting. I'm going to make everybody sick for a second. This table over here is all parts that are sorted now. Basically took 2 or 3 bins of parts and some of my older mocks and disassembled them and sorted them. So hopefully I'll sort them back into my collection eventually. I still got a bunch of sets I need to part into my Bricklink store as well, but that's a different story. I got an order in, I want to say on Monday. Yeah, I got an order in on Monday because I gift with purchase. Dave, this is one of the videos I just watched of yours. I wanted the gift with purchase.
Nice.
So I spent the $100 or the $245, and I ended up ordering I want to say about $70 worth of parts. I think I already told the story last week. $70 worth of parts, and then the John Deere tractor and a city train set that they had, like the $100-ish range city train set. So that came in this week. And I have a pet peeve that I want to talk about later, but I ended up placing another order, and I was like $5 off from getting another gift for purchase. So I threw in a collectible fig. So both of these orders were $5 short of getting to the 245,
right,
for what I had ordered. And I'm like, okay, well, I can order a $15 set, or I can throw in a fig, grab a minifig bag,
yeah,
just to top up, right? So I was lucky. So the first order I got was this one, and I got the orc. And as soon as you feel the bags on these ones, because orc is in a plastic bag.
Right.
So I was like, okay, cool, I got the orc. So I opened that up. And then the second box, so my second order is back ordered. I bought the A-frame cabin, which was $239. So for an extra $5, it is back ordered till April. So I don't have to worry about paying for it for a few weeks, even though I have the money. It doesn't matter, but it's not going to be on my credit card. So therefore, I was like, you know what? I might as well get it because I wouldn't mind another moving van. So in order to top up my order, I got another bag, and this one also had a plastic bag in it. So I'm like, okay, great. It's one of two sets, and it was another fucking.
There you go.
So I'm like, cool. So I think if I ever have to top up sets, it's just going to be buying minifigs. Although I have to try and keep track of how many I have bought through Shop at Home, because there's a limit of like 12 or 18, I think, or something like that. But yeah, so I now have two of these sets in the house, which I wanted to have anyhow. I will build them at some point. Put them in some pile to build. Cars that clean the room. Been sorting some stuff as well, trying to clean off my desk, getting my overstock situation figured out as well in the back room. So yeah, just doing a bunch of tidying stuff. But beyond that, I think that's about it. There's probably something else, but we'll jump into the news.
There's always something else.
Well, yeah, we'll jump into the news. Yeah, that stuff. Let's just go this way here. And let me just make the screen a little bit bigger. So this was announced earlier this week. The Brick Botanical 1,000-piece puzzle. So we now have a puzzle coming out for the botanical flowers, which I thought was a pretty cool idea. So a lot of flowers in the picture, but obviously it's more than one set. But it's kind of cool to see, just because it's something different to build in a puzzle. Now I had heard a rumor that this might actually already be out, and I haven't actually checked that yet. So you know what? While we're here,
hi Kai.
Oh hey Kai, welcome. It's late. Why are you here? No, it's okay. Thank you for being here.
That's a good point. Germany is like 7 hours,
like middle of the evening or middle of the night.
Ahead or behind or whatever.
Soccer girls, good result. I had better luck random picking them up in the store than ordering them from Shop at Home. Yeah, I figured with ordering them from Shop at Home, if I got what I got, and I already have enough figs, so these are just extras that will add to it. Ben's mom really likes the puzzle. Yeah, I do too. It doesn't seem to be. I can't find any info that says if it's available or a link to the actual store yet. Hold on. Yeah, it is available at Shop at Home for $30. I didn't just click the buy now button, I swear. But I am going to add it to my cart. And actually, you know what? I'm going to put it on my wish list instead. Can you not wish list these ones?
The good bit about being an adult, Jeff, you don't have to put a wish list. You just get what you want anyway.
Yeah, but I'm not going to buy anything right now. So I just want to put that in my cart. Anyway, so yeah, that's available right now, $30 Canadian. So that's kind of bonus, or that's a bonus. Anyway, so yeah, as you watch me shop. Oh, Kai can't sleep. He's so excited. to watch us live. No, it's true.
Well, that's us, right?
It is. No, it isn't. It's not us. It's a fake. It's a chat GTP version of us.
That's right.
So next up in the reward center, there's a new reward you can get, which is a set of Easter chicks. I think this was last year's set for 1,500 points. This was last year's promo set that was for April with the purchase of $65. So that's a good way for them to get rid of those sets. You can, if you didn't get the first time, you can get it again using VIP points later on. So yeah, this kind of the 223, the new March sets released today, this morning. Some of us were able to get them last week, but not everybody, obviously. So a bunch of sets came out. We did talk about this last week, but just reminding everybody that they are now out. The gift with purchase set that is the moving truck is available, I think, for the next 2 days, 2 or 3 days. I think it's good till the 3rd. And then that one becomes unavailable. But as Ben was mentioning earlier, the BTS set was available, because it sold out already.
Actually.
It took almost no time for the BTS Dynamite set to sell out in record time in North America. It took less than 30 minutes.
Well, good for them, though.
This is from Jay's Brick Blog. Yeah, but that's just crazy because, it's just crazy.
I'm just saying, there's a lot of sets that are not for me, and good for them that they found an audience for it.
Yeah. Coincidentally, still available to order in the UK, Europe, and funnily enough, in South Korea. So where the band is from, you can still get the set there. But North Americans, nope, sorry, can't get it.
We don't care.
Yeah. But anyway. Next up, there's a new book coming out, a new edition of the Ninjago Secret World of Ninja, which will come with an exclusive minifig. It's not out as of yet. It's coming out October this year, and will come with an exclusive minifig. But at the moment, there is no mention of what the fig is. Released on October 3rd, and Amazon does have a pre-order price guarantee, and it's available for pre-order. That's a lot to say about a book.
Well, you did a good job on it, so there you go.
BTW equals BTS. Buy this, yeah, maybe. I don't know what BTS stands for. Honestly, I never really thought about it. Never really cared.
Oh, you might take on it, but again, I'm happy. I'm happy that they're doing something. So
yeah. Agreed. So a few Lego ideas hit the 10,000 support this week. The first one would be E.T. and the Terrestrial Archive, as you can hear.
I'm trying to whisper the theme right now, so it's not working very well.
Which is basically the post. Sorry?
The E.T. theme. I'm trying to whistle it.
Yeah, I know. Which is basically a copy of the poster. Hey, we don't want to get copyright to take down. It's about 1,500 pieces and is added to the growing list of idea sets that will be looked at for review in a few months, I would say.
It is one of my favorite movies of all time.
I'm not going to make a comment.
It's a solid movie.
I can't make a comment.
Well, you don't have to.
Because I haven't seen it.
What? I can't even know you.
I have never had a chance to see it. I know it's shocking, and I blame my sister. I blame my sister. Yeah, that's it.
Yvonne, what are you doing?
No. When we were young, we didn't really get to rent movies and stuff. Like there was, I think
I saw it in the theater like 7 times. Like it was
but
like a year.
In the country, we didn't have a theater nearby. I think my brother and sister rented it, but I was still a little too young to watch it. But I don't remember. So I never had a chance. And it's on my list one of these days. Anyways, another idea set, the Legoland Central Station also hit 10,000.
What? That's a good
there you go. She never saw it either, so I'm blaming my brother then, because he's not here to argue. Anyway, so the Lego Central Station has also hit 10,000 supporters, so congratulations. And that's it. So on March 1st, there was a quick announcement or a quick little video teaser, which I'm just going to play. It shouldn't have noise, so just showing one of the Lego designers in a pirate outfit looking
Arr.
for where is it? There it is. I didn't actually see this video until today, but it was previewing a set that I'm kind of annoyed at because it's only going to be available in the Lego house.
Oh,
which is the Lego pirate, which is the same scale as the Harry Potter sets, the Hermione and oh, thank you, Maximus, dude. We'll get to that in a moment. It's the same scale as the Harry and Hermione Lego Harry Potter set. So it's a new large scale fig. And the only way to get it is to go to the Lego store, or is to go to the Lego house in Berlin, Denmark, or if you're a content creator, you just get one sent to you for free, which that is starting to annoy me, especially when it's sets that you're not able to get unless you go to that location. But anyways, so from Wikipedia, BTS stands for the Korean phrase Bangtan Sonyeondan, so something with Sony in it, which translates literally to Bulletproof Boy Scouts.
Well, there you go.
Okay. I don't want them to test that theory,
No.
even though I don't listen to them necessarily. No, we don't need to test that theory. Posted from Wikipedia. Again, thank you. So yeah, BTS. So yeah, this pirate.
The face is a sticker.
Sorry.
I take it the face is a sticker.
No, the face is. It's a new 2x4. It's a new 4x6 rounded slope. So you know that the I'm just going to go back to regular screen for a minute. You know the rounded 1x3 slopes that they have.
Yeah.
So it's and then it's a 2x3 as well. Okay. So it's double width. This is actually two 2x3s back to back. Like so, it's a full curve.
Yeah.
And that piece has been out in another set recently. So now they've just taken that as a face and they've started printing it.
And they put printing on it, yeah.
And they put it printing on it, which I mean is beautiful. It's brilliant, and I love it. And if they start coming out with other ones that aren't available globally, that's like if this was a space guy, the world would be up in arms.
Or
at least the space factions would be. I mean, I don't know. It's basically you now need to know someone near the Lego house if you can't afford to go. It's what $3,000 to $5,000.
I'm just gonna ask Simon Lou the next time he's there. You can pick one up for us.
Who?
Simon.
Simon doesn't go there that often.
He should go there. I'm saying he should go there. I'm not saying he is. I'm saying he should.
You know what, Dave? We should just both build something really awesome so they invite us to come to the Lego house to display our models, because that does happen.
Yeah, the problem is when we start talking about this is that one of us has got letters from the legal department from the Lego company, and so I will never be invited.
I told you not to tell anybody about my legal department letters. No. Yeah, the other problem is that one of us builds mocks that are both of us build mocks that are extremely huge.
Yeah.
So getting them to Denmark would be an issue, and then putting them into the small display cases they have
could
also be an issue.
Don't want to do it. We're all good.
Right. So, but I'm gonna have to keep my ears open for any friends who are going near Denmark.
Exactly.
Because they'll be basically coming home with a suitcase full of these sets for everybody.
Bingo.
Because I want this, and it's available as of today. Because I think it's cool. It's fun. Anyway, okay. Next up. So there's some new poly bags that got announced that are available in March. So there's the Quidditch practice, which is a small scale Quidditch practice with it looks like Cho Chain up in the air going after the snitch. So I kind of like how they've done the force perspective type thing. It's kind of cool. A Lego City race car, just a regular Lego City POC race car. Some Easter chickens or Easter chicks and a mama hen. And there's the Quidditch again. And then lastly, a small speed champion McLaren Solus GT. Also 5 wide. So this kind of goes with the one that they were giving away last year. We lost Davey again. He did say he had to go at some point. So I think his internet just kicked out. But we'll see if he comes back. He comes back.
I think next time I'm going to get my newer laptop instead of just even using the one that's on my desk down here.
It could be a choice, or it could be an idea.
Well, I'm thinking that the gerbil that's powering this thing is just like too old now and just
running out of space or running out of space. Right in his face. And so just announced today, there was a few sets. The first one being the Star Wars Executor's Super Star Destroyer, which just appeared magically online for pre-order for May 1st. So this is a 630 piece set. It is micro scale, as I said. This follows with, I'm trying to think the other ones that they've had. They've had the set that I've always wanted in UCS scale, which is the Nebulin B frigate. They did do a smaller one. That was a gift with purchase for an insanely amount of money on May the 4th years ago. This one is available as pre-order, so it's not a gift with purchase, at least for $69. I don't know if there's any other micro scale large ships. I'm just trying to see it. It does come with 2 Star Destroyers flying around inside it for scale.
Here's my thing already. I'm not a rivet counter by any stretch of the imagination, but I seem to recall that one scene in Return of the Jedi that the Super Star Destroyer was absolutely monstrously huge.
Yeah, it's like 17 kilometers long or something.
And those ISDs look too big for the scale.
Well, yes, but I mean that's what
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Because I remember that scene vividly.
There was also a mid-scale, mini scale Super Star Destroyer.
Like if that Super Star Destroyer was that scale, the ISDs could be like 2 studs long.
Yeah, I agreed. Yeah, so they force perspective it or something.
I have to go rewatch the movie now. Thanks for making me rewatch Return of the Jedi now.
When we all know that Empire Strikes Back was so much better. Anyways, also announced today was some Disney officially announced today was some Disney 100 anniversary sets officially announced versus Lego Disney 100 sets. Sorry.
So this is another CMF.
Yes. Well, the next article shows the CMFs in better scale, but I just wanted to touch on this one because it has a couple of things. One of them is the Duplo
Castle and Duplo.
A Duplo castle with a Duplo Mickey, Minnie, Donald, and Daisy.
There you go.
I
will say when we went down to Disney in Florida like 14 years ago, I know that the castle is smaller than I thought it would be, but it was just so cute seeing it because you grew up with it.
Yeah,
it was nice to see it.
But what I didn't see the star flying overhead while I was there. It was weird.
Yeah,
I was expecting it to do that every 5 minutes or something. I think we lost Dave again. Jeez, those gerbils. Save the gerbils. Save the gerbils. Anyways, Ben is also saying, I'm looking forward to the Jurassic World lineup this year. I think I'll buy every set. Yeah, I think we covered those in a previous chat. There's one set that is a buildable poop set. Interesting. I don't know. I'm wondering if we covered those. I'll have to go back and look one later. But anyways, the other one was the Celebration Train, April 1st, which we had discussed previously because it had come out, and the Up House, which we also discussed previously. But now they're officially announced through Lego's site, and they're available for pre-order, I would assume. If not available for pre-order, they will be at least on the site with coming soon. And as we were saying, the Disney collectible 100 figs were also revealed this morning officially. I'm assuming, I don't know, is that a silver bag? Is that a white bag? It makes a difference because my display cases are usually based on the bag color. So this one's got a whole bunch of different shades in it, so I'm not sure what color it will actually be. It is still a bag. Sorry. It is still a bag with 18 different characters. Will cost $4.99 US each, $5.99 Canadian. And we'll quickly look at the figures. So first up, I'm going to actually... Davey is back. Oh, Davey switched over to his head.
I'm on my cell phone because my laptop is just a piece of crap.
Fair enough. Wow, these pictures. Why are these pictures so darn big? Hold on, I'm just going to refresh this page for a minute. Whoops. Cancel. I almost refreshed StreamYard. Wow, these pictures are massive. Why is it doing this? Okay. Anyway, so first up is Sorcerer Apprentice Mickey. Which, like I said, huge picture. Don't know why. Comes with the broom and the pail, as to follow with the Fantasia. Yep, thingy. So, Dave, as we're going through these, if you were to buy them, give a yay or nay if you'd actually want them. Okay.
I like Fantasia. It's one of my favorite things that Disney put out.
Yeah. So I mean, I'd like to get a full set of these, but there's a lot of them that are like, okay, I got one, I'm good.
Yeah,
Now,
I still want more brown space minifigs, but yeah, one of each, just like I got the last time.
Yeah. I could see you wanting at least one more. Oh, we got an echo. I think that might be fixed now. It's probably Dave's cell phone.
Probably my cell phone.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Into star. Oh, Mickey looks like, sorry. He's staring into staring into your soul. Yes, Fantasia Mickey. So I could see having one extra one of these to put in a castle because he's got a wizard's hat on, so why not?
Nice broom too.
Yeah, for sure. So there's Pinocchio, which really threw me off, and it's weird because Pinocchio has a nose, but this is the first minifig face I think that we've ever had a nose on. A first
That's
standard minifig head. And it just looks weird. Right? Like, is it just me or does that look weird?
It looks weird. Because it's not the scale of the body either.
Well, no, but I mean it is Pinocchio, so his nose grows and shrinks, so you know.
But like a friend's body would have been a lot more suitable to that Pinocchio head.
Yeah, but they also want to do it as a minifig series.
Yeah, I know.
So, but yeah, it comes with a little fish in the bowl. I forget the fish's name. Did it actually say it here? No, they don't even know the fish's name.
And Jiminy Cricket.
And Jiminy Cricket, and I have to say his face just looks strange. I know it's a comic, or it's a cartoon face, but it just looks weird. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Yeah, for Pinocchio, I thought he who must not be named had a printed nose in Harry Potter. Yeah, they've printed noses. Again, it makes sense that they're going to actually make it stick out because it's Pinocchio, but it's just weird to see. So yeah, Jiminy Cricket.
There she is. There she is.
Yeah. Which again, good for a castle build for sure.
Yeah, yeah, that's a good one. I'll be getting that one.
Okay. Stitch, I definitely want a few of these. Well, I want one of these for
I know
space
my friends
display.
do, but I get it.
But wouldn't you want one in the space display?
Maybe.
I think it'd be fun.
I like the gun they made.
Yeah, Jiminy Cricket is too big. I agree. I think Dave's trying to pump up his cell phone power.
I am getting my one piston motor thingy working here.
Yeah. I haven't got to those videos yet. Shh, don't ruin it. Jeez. No. Next up, Pocahontas in minifig style. In minifig style. She comes with 3 leaves, and I think the coral leaf might be new. I'm not 100% sure, but an orange, purple, and coral, or orange, magenta, and coral leaf. So this one's pretty cool. I like the look of it. I like the actual hairpiece. It looks pretty nice. It's because it's the flowing hair, like in the trailer or in the movie. Cruella de Vil and the Dalmatian puppy. Again, this one is interesting. Not really something I would probably want multiple copies of. It got me that her coat is not white; it's yellow.
That's a good point.
Like, is this not a Dalmatian fur coat? Like, should she not be white with dots on it? I'm not really sure. I don't really get it, but anyways, Ben wants Stitch as well. Like I said, I'm gonna probably end up getting a copy of this full set just because I want to keep collecting them, but it's less of a want right now. Next up is Miguel and Dante from the Book of Life movie. I think that's what it was called.
Never saw it.
Sorry?
Never saw it.
It's a recent movie. It came out through COVID. It's actually pretty decent. So Yvonne and you, Dave, try and watch that one. It's pretty cool because Yvonne, you do have my Disney Plus password, I think. And yeah, Ben agrees with the hairpiece, and Bonnie wants to have the Pocahontas fig. And so there's Miguel, and then there's the other character from the movie, which is Ernesto de la Cruz.
Ernesto, I'm gonna get that one.
Yeah, this one's a pretty cool fig. I think it's pretty sweet to have. Again, I don't know what I'd want a second copy for personally, but Oswald the Lucky Rabbit, which was one of Disney's first cartoon properties. I'll have one on my display, but that's about it. Now, this one I'll probably want a couple of for castle purposes. Sure. Robin Hood. It kind of irked me that he doesn't come with the quiver.
Yeah, true.
But I mean, I have a quiver. I can put it on his back, right? But it just kind of irked me that it didn't come with one. And Prince John as well. which is absolutely amazing. Both of these I'll get an extra copy for the castle. I'm gonna have lots of kings and queens in my castle this year.
Nice.
Apparently, when this comes out, I don't know what the release date is. Tiana, which is a highly anticipated figure because we haven't had a minifig Tiana before. And even the Friends doll Tiana was really hard to get until last or earlier this year when she came out in another set. So also a good movie. And Dr. Facilier, I can't remember how to pronounce his name, who's the spoiler, the possible bad guy in the Princess and the Frog movie. So that's what the movie's called, right? Princess and the Frog?
Don't know a thing about it.
Oh, it's the one that happens in New Orleans.
Sure.
I'm pretty sure it's Princess and the Frog, but I could be wrong. Chat can fill me in if I'm wrong. Maybe the head blocks the quiver. No, there's nothing under the quiver. If I scroll back to there's no quiver here at all.
Nope. You
just
see it
there's
on
no
his
neck
neck.
piece. I don't think the quiver would fit on Robin Hood's back because the head. Yeah, it's possible. It might not fit.
It's a good looking fox though, so I like that.
Yeah, I agreed. I'm actually wondering if it's a Ninjago or if it's the head from one of the characters from what's that, Chima.
Okay.
I'm wondering if it's maybe one of the Chima heads, but it does probably not. But wouldn't surprise me if they did that because that would make sense. Why not reuse a mold? The Evil Queen, or the Queen of Hearts, I should say. Which again, cartoon-based face, which I get. So I don't know. Again, I don't know that I want this one in Castle, so I'll probably only get one copy. Aurora, which I couldn't remember last week. No, I did say Sleeping Beauty, right? Which is Aurora.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. With the owl.
If I remember correctly.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did.
And I keep on forgetting that Maleficent is one of my favorite movies of all time.
Oh, there you go. Yeah,
actually, Angelina Jolie just was fantastically.
I agree.
Awesome.
That was a good movie.
That was a really good movie.
Yeah.
Hero 6.
Yeah, Baymax for Big Hero 6.
So that's a great movie. I like the arms. Those are cool arms.
Yeah, although it's funny because the arms are they actually have some space underneath them, like they're hollow in here, which is kind of interesting.
Awesome, though.
But you're the first person you're the first person that's actually liked it. Everybody said it should have been a bigger figure.
Nah, whatever.
I get, but
I get it because he should be like twice as big as the rest of the minifigs. But I like it. I like it. I like it a lot just by looking at it.
It's not the head from Chima, but it looks like the head of the wolf from video. Oh, that's possible.
The second I saw it, I said I'm going to get that one for sure because I love that.
Yeah, Baymax is pretty cool, and it comes with his little vehicle that he rides on. Yeah, and there you can see the hollow arm a bit better. Mulan and Kriki, the cricket.
Yeah.
So again, another Disney princess in minifig form, so that's awesome. And that's it. So it's 18 figs. So it's nice to get a larger set of them again, but just means
not
it's more
down to
expensive
12
to get
anymore.
them.
Yeah.
What was that?
Not 12 anymore. It's back to 18.
I kind of like the 12 size because it's numerous sets in a box. Like 18 means with 18 that means you get 2 sets in a box technically. So it's a little harder to collect more of them and stuff, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. Okay, next up in news, Lego Friends review. This is from New Elementary of Autumn's House. So just scroll through this quickly. There's some new pets and the new string elements that's a plastic piece, and the cupboard, which we've seen before. And this just showing the 3 different types of elements that we've had that are string based. The original Spider-Man string, this one which has the holes for attaching, and then the original string in gold in this case. So, and then a bunch of recolors. Not much really in this set. I already looked at this earlier this week. And then some of the rarer elements that are available. So there was a review done on the Speed Champions. This is the one set I didn't buy because this is the $45 Canadian set. I wish I did though, because I didn't realize that I forgot it came with 2 parts that aren't available in any of the other sets.
I think I saw this
in the store.
No, like somebody's review or something.
Oh yeah. Well, it just came out today technically, so there's been lots of reviews for it. So obviously the windscreen is new mold. It does also come in the Porsche, as I mentioned. And there's a 1x3 plate, which does come in a couple of the other Speed Champions, but there's also this 1x4 curve plate, which has the holes in the outer ends and then solid studs in the middle. This reminds me of the old Technic
the 5 wide,
the 5 wide, but also the Technic steering arms, like the old steering arms that we used to have, where they were bigger holes. But these guys. This is what I was thinking. I forgot it was right here. So that brings up our rounded plate section nicely.
Well, they're having fun with it. I like that.
Sorry?
They're having fun with it. I like that.
Yeah. And then there was also this wedge piece that they've come out with, which I guess they couldn't fit it just as a single wedge, so they've had to put this little tiled area underneath. This is the other new wedge that comes in one of the other Speed Champions, so they do line up, and this angle also matches the 18-degree slope piece from the big ramps that we used to have.
Yeah, the roof of the train station. Train shed.
Like those type of roofs.
And the road.
Yeah. So I like that they're coming out with parts that kind of line up with that. I think that's a great idea. Obviously, it ends early because you can't get into too much of a point, because then you'll poke kids' eyes out.
Don't poke your eye out, kid.
Yeah. And it looks like a 1x5 piece, which was actually, looking at the picture, it didn't look like it was that size. So that's kind of interesting. And then here's just a comparison of the parts themselves. So, and then there's a new car base. They basically just changed the entry or the area over on both ends, and they've made it now so that there's literally half a stud distance between the bottom of the car base and the floor. So all these cars, like this one has it, you won't be able to tell, but this one has it, and there's almost no space underneath for air to be under type thing. So it's just they made it a little bit more low profile.
Low profile.
That's the word. And then the steering
rider.
the wheel
wheel wells.
The wheel wells they've made another version that's a little shorter, like a better short version, so that you don't have the stud sticking up all the time.
Sure.
So, and then the best piece in the world, the new universal snot brick, or whatever you want to call it, the D brick, I think. The D brick, I think Chris has been calling it.
2/3.
2/3 stud on the side, rounded. There are a bunch of them in a couple of these sets. Figures I grabbed the one that doesn't have it. The Porsche and the Pagani both have them. Actually, the Porsche is probably easiest to see. Let me just full screen me for a second. Mouse. So they're like just in the back end. You can see like 4 of them right there. The nice curves. And there's a few more within. It's funny though, because they don't use those curves at all for twisting parts in the 3 sets I got. Like this is made, the curve on this is made so that you can change the angle and stuff. And it's funny that they didn't actually do that in any of the 3 sets I bought, but okay. And then some recolors. The James Bond headlight brick that came out in the latest James Bond Speed Champion car in white. It was originally in gray. This bracket is new in white. Some orange recolors. Some black bits that are recolored, obviously. New printed windscreen, which is the same windscreen we've had, just an orange version now. They're printing on the side of plates a lot more, and wedges now a lot more.
Nice.
Until you go to put those in your collection, it's like, oh, great, I need another place to put those. Or you build a model that has, and then you realize like months later that it's got a small printed piece on the side. Some rarer elements. And sets that are in 3 others. So this is just all the elements are more rare. Okay, let's speed this up. They also did the Ferrari set as well, where the only new parts in this are really the wheel hub and the base plate again, the vehicle base. So they do show it, the original one here and the new one. Like I said, it's just a lower profile. And you can kind of see, can I blow that up? You can kind of see it sits a lot lower, like there's more, I don't know how to say it. Basically can rest on a tile at the looks of it. This is the new one, sorry, here. So the old one would be basically, it was a plate off the ground, Like this yellow plate would have been the space, and the new one you can see that you can't put the tile underneath there, so it's just at stud level. So anyway, let's see. New comparison, the new wheel hubs, they should compare it to the older style, so you can see it is a lot more low profile. Windscreen, some printed elements, a transparent red piece with a black circle in it. It's like, oh, that's kind of interesting. This guy is available in red. The sticker sheets, lots of stickers in these sets. The guy, tires. They use the guns and the guns with the actual triggers.
Nice.
Are actually exhaust pipes in the back of it. So I thought that was kind of a cool design. The wheel wells. The back end has got a nice design. It's got this piece kind of slopes on some angles, and it makes the lineup just beautiful. Or you can kind of see it back here. Anyway, I think that's good enough for there.
It's very nice.
Oh, and my other joke with this one was, and I'm just going to bring it back to me for a second because I know Dave, you want to probably head out soon. I was saying that the headlights kind of look like eyes, and this guy can actually talk. Hello.
Oh wow!
So it's a Cars model as well as, anyway, not really, but the BTS set that was sold out. They also did a quick review on this. We're not going to spend a lot of time on this one because there's some new elements, but not very many. New colors. They're all recolors. There's nothing new other than their possible hair pieces and face prints and stuff like that. And just the rare elements. So there wasn't much in here that really was, oh, I got to have that.
Still no new 1x16 Technic beams in different colors.
No. Well, we do have a quick list. We can look at that too in a few minutes. I do have it queued up. Brothers Brick, there's a few sets that were or a few designs that were kind of fun. There was a curling rink using the classic Space Dudes. This is by Ides de Jong. Coincidentally, he also has the next picture that I found on Brothers Brick, which is a February rover, which is kind of a cool looking little rover in red or trans orange and the magenta or the dark turquoise color with some dark gray, some older gray in it. Just thought it was kind of a cool looking rover.
Nice.
Oliver Becker created this interesting bird, which I'm trying to scale it down, but it's not working. Hold on. Oh, now it's working, but not the way I wanted it to. Anyway, a bird thingy, which I thought was kind of cute. And last but not least, there was this tank of a boat. It's kind of a walking boat tank thing that looks just kind of interesting. I don't know. Just looks funny.
Looks great.
So I thought I'd share it. Yeah. And then sets that are newly in the database but haven't made retail yet. It's a couple of little poly bags that are for the European magazines. And not much else in here. Oh, well, there's obviously the Disney figs. And then we're back into the older stuff. So, and I'm just thinking the Jurassic Park sets Ben was talking about earlier. I just realized they haven't actually announced them officially yet. That's why we haven't talked about them yet. That makes sense to me now. And I agree, Mr. McElwee. Hello, by the way, that the Speed Champion sets are the chef's kiss. Welcome. Anyway. I noticed Jeff had texted something to it in a group chat I'm in, so that's why I was suddenly looking at my phone. New parts. We'll quickly scroll through this. I haven't had a chance to look personally, but we're looking for Technics beams for Davey.
Yay!
And other fun parts. So just kind of scrolling through at a relatively leisurely but fast pace.
We're in no rush.
Well, I don't want to keep you.
Well, Josh needs something sewed up for tomorrow, so
Oh.
I'm the seamstress of the house, so I have to go do some sewing.
Gotcha. Is he in high school? No. Is he in high school?
Grade 8. He's in grade 8.
Okay. So yeah, just random parts. There's nothing earth-shatteringly new that I can see, although we haven't hit the Speed Champion parts yet. So a bunch of domes. I think some of these are already existing. Oh, this is probably from the... No, it's not from the Up House. I don't know why these are all in here. Okay, here's some Speed Champion sets, parts. So yeah, there is a Ferrari printed logo, tombstone brick thingy, Harry Potter printed pieces. Bunch of prints of Spider-Man prints. That's kind of interesting. New window styles, new window colors, I should say. Again, the pieces, the left and right wedge plates that we were talking about, or new wedge pieces. A glow-in-the-dark lightsaber blade, which is interesting. I don't know if that's existed previously. Interesting. A bunch of figs.
We like figs.
And then one more page here. New flipper colors. Yes. Hello, entertainingly lame. Welcome. New flipper colors. Hey, Jeff.
Hey, Jeff.
Welcome.
Hey, Jeff.
Hey, Dave.
How are you, sir?
I am super fantastic. How are you guys doing?
That's exactly what I wanted to hear.
Yeah. We haven't heard from you for a while, so welcome back.
I've been out of the Lego loop for a while, but I am super excited about what I've seen so far this year.
Yeah. It's pretty cool stuff.
It's pretty great.
Yeah. Cool. So your house is all...
Oh, yeah. I apologize. Yeah, the renovations are finally done. And
awesome.
Every day is Christmas because I'm opening up a box and going, when did I get this?
Yeah.
How long have I had this sitting here? Where did this come from?
Yeah, I literally have my brand new homemade build table that my father-in-law made.
Yeah.
Filled with stuff that I've been pulling out of boxes that's Lego related and going, what the heck is this?
Oh, yeah. Oh, this part's new in the Harry Potter sets.
Oh.
It's the new wedge, a new too long connector piece like this guy, but different style.
I love it.
Yeah.
That'd be great for big starship doors.
Yeah, for sure.
Like you do a rusted section of the ship, like it's older, and have that brown on there, and not really worry about it being
yeah, exactly,
not going well. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
I never thought about it that way, but yeah, that's a good idea. The Harry Potter sets also have these lenticular pieces of plastic or background pieces.
Neat.
Which are, when you look at different angles, obviously it changes the picture. That's what lenticular means, in case some didn't know that, because
I didn't.
Well,
I'm an English major. I had no idea what that meant.
See,
they've been around. Sorry, go ahead, Jeff.
This is like Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. You learn something new every day. Thanks, Jeff.
Something new every day.
Exactly.
That's right. Hey, Jeff, can you scroll up just a little bit?
Sure.
There's a blue wedge plate. Keep going up just a little. Okay, that blue wing right there.
Yeah.
All right, so imagine using the hinge clip right there, with the ball, the joint, not joint, the Technic pin on the top part there, and having those wings unfold from a ship. So we got to go into atmospheric mode, and then a couple of those things pop out.
Well, that's what I
to help it. Cool. See, I still got some good ideas.
There you go.
There's no opposition in the Genius Switch. I'm just saying.
This is from the Ford GT set that's coming out, the Technic one, which is kind of cool.
Oh, but then we'd have to buy Technic.
Yeah,
I hate that.
I bought the John Deere tractor the other day, so
Did you really? They made a John Deere tractor?
I lived on a farm for years, so
right.
I have a love of tractors and stuff. This is a new tile as well that also comes in the Harry Potter sets. I totally forgot about this. I almost should have bought one of those sets.
Holy crap, those are awesome.
Yeah, it's it's got two curves missing, right? So
right, yeah. So
curves.
So would the blank studs work for that? Would that fill in those blanks so you can make a crazy floor?
I think so.
Ooh.
But I don't know. That's why I was like, oh, I should have picked one of those up. Actually, hold on. I'm just gonna click on that, open a new tab, just because if I want to buy them, I buy them in gray.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And gray window arch, and then all the new windscreens of heavenliness.
Man, I wish those windscreens didn't have the coloring on them. I wish you could get rid of
you can brasso it away. I don't know if it'll scratch the plastic a lot too much.
I mean, that first one there, the 4x6 by 1/3, that's awesome for a fighter. Yeah,
agreed. There's one on this guy.
Oh, there is. I haven't built that. Like I said, I've literally been going through everything and going.
They came out today. I managed to pick some up on Friday at my local Walmart, but yeah.
I got lucky as well. I picked up last week at my Walmart as well, and I was like, "Oh, look, McLaren! The Porsche's not here. That's too bad." And that was about it.
Yeah. This wheel is new too.
It is new.
Missouri, I think. Interesting. So we're
looking. Oh man! All right, so new ideas
with Spider-Man.
Oh, so new ideas with that wheel. You could do like an ice planet, like find like a whole like a frozen ship or whatever. Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm just
no, it's great. It's good to hear you being creative in your head already, and like you're getting back into it. That's great.
It's been a while.
This comes in the which one? The Ravenclaw and the Slytherin house. This set. Let's just quickly pull this up because I want to just see what it looks like. We looked at this previously, I know, but
what's the front of it look like? Because I think that's my
that's what I was getting to, the pictures.
Yeah.
Oh really?
Crap.
Well, it's okay, but we have a big screen here, so okay. It's where is it? Right here.
Oh no! Well, but a corner cheese wedge would do it.
Yeah, the curvy piece. Yeah, so that would make an interesting tile pattern for sure.
Yep.
So, but
that's dope. I love it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think I'd buy this one. It looks like a dark blue. What's a dark blue in it? Ravenclaw.
Yeah, it'd be good for space. Just saying.
I might actually buy one of these for my daughter too, because she liked Ravenclaw. She's not really into Lego anymore, but hey.
Was that her house on Pottermore?
She never. I don't know that she ever played, but it's fairly new anyhow, isn't it?
Pottermore is a website you can go to where you can like immerse yourself. Okay. I got Slytherin. Go figure.
No, she was also a big fan of Luna and stuff. So. I think she just liked that house.
Luna is one of my favorite characters in the entire franchise.
Same here. She's a whack job, and I love it.
I like Quirky. Yeah. I just don't know why.
Yeah, she's hilarious. And then I'm gonna give a little rant here because I already had one earlier.
Rant.
And that's on the gift of purchase. I talked about it earlier, but the gift of purchase $245 to get a set. This set $239 Canadian.
Just out of curiosity, when the hell did that come out?
The A-frame cabin? It came out a couple of weeks ago.
Hey man, I've been paying attention to the action figure world. I haven't been paying attention.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair. It's back ordered for 60 days, so I ended up ordering this. But I as I said earlier, I had to buy a collectible fig just to get me over that 245 number. But then I realized that if I go to the States, so if I go ENUS and pull that up, $179.99. Gift will purchase $180. That really annoys me because if you buy the set, like if you add this to your cart, it automatically adds the second set because it's a penny and they allow that. Right. But in Canada, like they've priced it $5 higher in Canada, and I'm like, why are they doing that? Because dollar for dollar, it technically should match, right? If that set is $239 or $179 Canadian or US. $239 Canadian, that's what they've chosen. So the gift and purchase should follow that suit as well. So I don't know.
Just out of curiosity, I don't know anything about Canadian currency.
Yeah.
Do you guys have pennies?
Not anymore. We do when you pay with like debit or credit.
Oh, okay. All right.
But we don't actually have the penny anymore.
No more official pennies. No. We don't even have $1 bills anymore. Woohoo! That's really sick.
And yeah, as I was saying earlier, snowstorm coming in on Friday night. So for those of us in Canada.
In Oklahoma, we got bombasted with tornadoes on Sunday and Monday.
Yeah, I heard.
Tuesday, it was relatively calm. It was actually really nice on Tuesday. And Wednesday, it started getting chilly. Thursday, we're going to get hit with snowstorms and possible tornado warnings. So, good times.
Are you good, Jeff? Like, seriously, are you good?
The tornadoes touched down 20 miles from my house, but we have a storm cellar and everything else. So
that's still too close for comfort for me. 20 miles for a tornado? No thanks.
Well, I mean, so when I used to work at this casino for security, me and my buddy Mahoney were standing out on the balcony one night smoking our cigarettes and avoiding, working.
Yeah,
and
that's me.
Yeah, and we had our tornado warnings going off, and you're like, that's not a big deal. And then we saw one touch down in the parking lot and start lifting cars. And Mahoney looked at me and was like, hey, Mac, time to go inside. Absolutely.
Time to go hide in the basement.
Yep.
Yeah.
Time to be Dorothy and get like the heck out of Dodge.
So the closest I've ever been to tornado, since we're talking about it, was back in the 83, 85. I can't remember what year it was in the Barry tornado that touched down.
I was just going to bring up the Barry tornado.
Yeah, it basically went through. It was one of the longer tornado paths of destruction because it went probably like 60 miles, 100 kilometers, something like that. But we were actually driving back from a cottage that weekend because my grandmother was visiting, so we got up to a cottage, and the weather was getting really bad, so we pulled into this gas station on Highway 9. Dave will know where that is. No one else.
Yeah.
Well, we pulled, and my sister will remember this because she was in the car. We pulled into this gas station, and we're sitting in the car, and I'm still young. I didn't realize what was going on, but I mean, I knew it was like, wow, it's a really bad storm out. We saw a tree in front of us basically spinning around like this because the winds were so insane. The tornado passed. Right? Well, yeah, the tornado passed like the gas station was say here. There was a river right behind it, and the tornado basically came along the river line. So we were probably 100 meters, 200 meters away from, 300 feet away from the tornado.
See, the difference between young Jeff and adult Jeff is young Jeff didn't know what was going on. Old Jeff would be like, "Well, I need new underpants."
Well,
now.
Pretty much. Yeah, and I remember my. Sorry, Dave.
This is my cue to get out.
Yeah, pretty much. I remember my family being all concerned, and I'm like, "What's going on?" Oh no, just a bad storm. Okay.
Us as kids, when it came to tornadoes, I remember a few tornado warnings when I was a kid. And whatever, I can go outside and play my kite.
Yeah. And then one time I was at Denver at the airport there, about to fly out, and we had they had to basically ground all flights. We had to get off the plane because there was a tornado warning in the area, and it touched down near the end of one of the landing strips. So it was far enough away from the airport, technically, because it wasn't near the airport itself, but it did kind of cut across the landing strip. So
this is where Jeff goes. Remember that one time at band camp? Those kind of things.
Yeah, a tornado touched down and took my flute away. No, wait, that's not right.
That's not how that joke goes. Nope.
No, I know.
Wrong story.
Okay.
That is how a joke goes here, though. At
least
But,
so, have you guys been to any shows lately or anything? I know that Jeff came down to the States, and I'm pissed off that I couldn't make it out there. But
yeah, Atlanta BrickCon was fun. I'm scheduled for Brick World, Chicago. Dave, did you guys decide?
As what?
For Chicago, are you thinking about it? No?
Thinking about it, but it's probably not going to happen.
Okay.
Yeah.
How about you, Jeff?
I've got... So, since I've done, the whole toy selling thing, which is going spectacularly well, by the way,
cool.
I have to go to this thing called Kane County, which is the biggest toy show in the United States.
Okay.
That's up in Chicago in March.
Chicago.
And then my lug that I actually took interest in and started doing things with, and I'm an officer now even too. I've been organizing the Brick Rodeo trip, so I don't know if I'll have the time or the funds to really go to Brick World Chicago.
Yeah, fair enough. It's expensive. I mean, Brick World, actually, I didn't even talk about this news-wise, but Brick World sent out an update saying that the main hotel is sold out. They sold out 300 room nights already in the main hotel. They can't get any more rooms, so they've now made a deal with one of the hotels on the other side of the highway, which is it's not that far away. And there's going to be a shuttle bus running back and forth. But normally the hotel sells out in May, they said, and they actually sold out in February. So now they've got the second hotel registered for trying to book rooms.
Well, there you go.
Not for nothing. If the area of Chicago is anything like the area of Portland that we were in, Jeff.
Oh no, it's Chicago's beautiful.
Okay, that's good.
Chicago. This area. I mean, there's an IKEA just down the road from the hotel too, so it's.
Well, I mean, the area in Portland we were in was sort of nice, but then when you look down an alley, Batman time.
Exactly. Yeah. I saw some pearls laying on the floor actually.
Oh no! And so.
Kai in chat is saying North Germany is just cold, no snow. We just had a snowstorm on Monday. Dave didn't even talk about it, but it took him 4.5 hours to get home.
Took me 4.5 hours to get home.
And what's your regular commute home?
17 minutes.
17 minutes. So just a small change.
Yeah. I couldn't make a right turn for the life of me. Every turn I made was wrong. So it is what it is. 4.5 hours. It's a record. So.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, crazy.
I put the tunes on. I just whatever.
I'm just thinking about your route, Dave, and I'm thinking if you made right turns, I guess out of your work parking lot.
Correct turns. Sense. I couldn't make a correct turn for life.
Okay, I know you said right turns, and I was just going to say, wait, don't you do more left turns on your way out? But anyway,
Go west, young man. No,
Go
not
west.
that day. I should have just gone back to the office and waited it out there.
Yeah, Ben's saying he thinks it's going to be over 2,000 for Brickworld. I'm just going to have a quick look. I mean, it's crazy. Like, I think they actually do have a cutoff too for how many people they can have attend.
I'm going to go and I'm going to crash in Jeff's room because he's already booked.
That's fair. Yeah, y'all have fun with that. That's too many people and like too many personalities for me to even pretend to want to deal with.
That's another good point, because I'll just hide in the corner and just like ignore the world going by. Which one I'm good at doing.
Yeah.
I mean, Brickworld was like during the public time, it got a little crazy. It was busy, but I like being behind my castle. I had a little bit of an area where there wasn't a lot of people. Like there was
you were
a bit
literally
of a buffer.
using your castle to hide in.
Yes, agreed.
Fantastic. I love it, Jeff.
Wow. Okay, so the last time I looked was probably in January-ish for Brickworld. And now they were at about 600 people then, just over 600. Now they're at 929 people.
Y'all
going already. 103 of them are under 18. But I just recently realized that you can actually search by so we already have a bunch of people from Europe and areas. I recognize Cecile's name. I don't know why I recognize that name, but I recognize that name. Bunch of Canadians from Alberta.
Those actually Canadians.
Oh, Stephen, one of the Lego Masters will be there. But yeah, it's a huge list.
Shocker.
Well, no, I no, but
I know what you mean.
Yeah. 3 Canadian teams. Hopefully most of them will be there. I'm still scrolling down to get to the next Canadian province. I think I haven't passed it yet.
I think Brick and Nick will be there, won't he?
I'm not. I know there's I know there's some people. Stacy will be there, so that's good. Paul Hetherington's going to be there from BC.
Paul's good people.
Yeah, it's funny because I've heard of him for many years and never actually knew who he was, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So it was when I actually met him for the first time, it was like, oh, hey, okay. Bunch of Toro Lug people, some people I recognize. Graham, who's running Bricks in the Six in Toronto this year, he's going to be there.
Cool.
I'm trying to see if Nick's name is on here. Simon will be there because Simon's always there. Rick Brickham's going to be there. Joseph Oprah, Quick Bill Bricks, who's been on our channel before. Me, obviously, because I'm there.
Hey, Simon will be there.
Yeah, Simon. Yeah, Simon goes every year.
Yeah,
he's part of so many different lugs. It's insane.
You know, I always said that if Craig Toro, whatever, decided to go, that I would drive up there to meet him just for the day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
But that's a long drive.
Yeah, agreed. So, anyways,
lots of cool people.
And the other interesting thing is for our Canadian content people, there are a whole bunch of Quebec attendees going, and some of the people I actually know. Natalie's going to be there, Dave.
Oh wow!
And Andre Francoeur. I think I know who Jean is. Patrick Bégin from who's the ambassador for the K-Lug group. So it'll be fun to actually touch base with some of these guys, because they're going to be. We'll see them again in hopefully late September as well.
That's right.
Are you bringing the castle, Jeff?
I am debating, because I brought the castle last time, right? So I don't know if I want to do it again. I want to expand the castle, but I have to, in order to do that, I have to basically move. I have to take half the castle down and move it over a few feet so I can put an extension beside it, because I have no room in my basement because I have a pillar in the way. So I would like to add a port onto the side or something.
Or are you gonna go space?
Well, I can bring my space hanger as well, but I mean, I just had that on display. I'm definitely bringing the classic space logo figs.
Yeah,
that one for sure. But that fits in one box, so that's why I can easily bring that one.
Yeah.
So, like I said, I'm not sure about the castle. I have to figure it out. But Kai, no Excel spreadsheet today. We've noticed that Lego's available sets have pretty much leveled off at about 70-ish%, I think it was. So we haven't done spreadsheet for a while. or for a few weeks.
Yeah.
So, but next week is our 104th episode.
Wow.
It's the end of our second year. So I was thinking next week maybe we could do a Q&A.
There you go.
Chat people, if you want, come up with some questions you can ask us or something like that. Unless there's some huge news like, Lego is no longer making bricks or something. I figured that would be kind of an interesting thing we could do.
Yeah.
And hopefully we can get a few extra people dropping in as well to kind of say hi. I don't know if that should be our big celebration one, or should we do 105, or because that would be the beginning of the third year. I don't know.
Yeah, well, what's the prime number that's in the early 100s? Because you use that 105, I think.
103, right? Wouldn't it?
I don't know. 107?
101.
Yeah.
101?
101, 103, 107. Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't thought about primes for a while, other than Optimus.
Fair. Yeah.
So, but yeah, I think maybe we'll call it for a night. We've been on for about an hour and 10. I know Dave said he needed to go do some sewing.
I gotta go do some sewing.
Have fun.
Yeah. I always do.
You'll reap what you sow, or I don't
like that.
I don't know. I got nothing.
I like it, Jeff.
All right.
All right. So thanks everybody for coming out. We'll see you next week. And until then, happy building. And
I'll have a better computer next time.
Dave will have a better computer, and hopefully we'll have some other cool sets to talk about. So we'll see you later. Jeff's waving from behind his camera. So
yeah, that's what I'm doing. Yep.
See you guys. Have fun.
Bye, everybody.
So.